KCP, the exam that has been the target by placing children in private schools is no more. So since it is no more, the system has changed. We are here with a completely different structure of education. 9 years comprehensive, 3 years senior secondary. And transition from comprehensive to senior secondary will be done through a summative exam and with a different format. And therefore, and all the schools will be equal.
Yeah.
There is no national school, no sub-county. All schools will be one. And therefore, for parents to invest again in academies does not make sense. And over time, the efforts of improving quality of our public schools over the years through free learning and funding from CDF through members of parliament has given significant impact. In fact, there is now value in terms of education outcomes in our public schools. And that is what we fought for over the years.
Yeah.
And you see, if you look at the constituencies, you were seeing the other day in Dindi Nyoro in Kiharu constituency with the facelifting of infrastructure of public primary schools and Elimubora, where parents can only pay 1,000 shillings for day secondary schools, dignifying day secondary schools. So it has reached a time. Then if those resources from government have been put together and the quality of our public schools has been enhanced, then what is the need of taking children to academies? To me, I'm seeing a good future in this country, and I admire members of parliament. You've done a great job with CDF to dignify infrastructure of public schools. And beyond infrastructure, you've given it administrative attention and support to the public school. Because education is a public good, it's a fundamental human right that must be provided by the state, and that all children must enjoy equal opportunities. We cannot have some enjoying extra services because they have money in private schools and others condemned in public schools. So that is an indicator of significant improvement of the quality outcomes in our public schools.
What's the projection?
Something
5
good
years, 10 years from now?
Yeah, my projection is, particularly with the model, the Education Charter of Kenya Kwanza, which of course is already government policy, and with the establishment of comprehensive school, and which the president is very clear that we must direct more CDF money to comprehensive schools to improve the quality of infrastructure and operations.
Yeah.
If once that is done, it will not be done overnight. In the period, we'll be able to count reasonable outcomes by 2027. And by the time we get the full circle of transition of senior secondary will commence in 2026. And so by 2029, we'll have the full circle of the basic education working properly. And by 2029, the impact of directing CDF deliberately to improve the quality of infrastructure and services in schools shall have accumulated its effect in all the schools. So by 2030, which is of course the framework of SDG 4, by 2030, there should be